All right, one of my viewers made a Sudoku puzzle and asked me if I would try to solve it. I get requests like that once in a while. I usually don't, it's not something I really want to do, but I kind of like the way this one looked because it's kind of symmetrical. It's a pattern. It's got, two pair, kind of a plus and a cross right there. And then each of the corners has diagonal 2, and the middle's blank. And I thought I'd give it a try. We'll see what I think. First thing, normally I approach puzzles doing like top, bottom, middle, or left, middle, right. I noticed with this one though, like right off the bat, if there's a 3 here, I know 3 has to be up in one of these two. Well, there's already a 3 there, so I'm just going to go ahead and write in the obvious ones. The shape of this puzzle makes some things obvious. Down here at the bottom, I see there's a 7 and a 2. Well, that means these two have to be 2 or 7, so I'll write those in and circle them. That's how I do it. If I look over here, I see there's a 3 and a 1. Well, there's already a 1 there, but that tells me the 3 has to be in one of these two spaces, so I'll go ahead and write those in. And let's see what else. Over here, we have a 6 and a 7. There's already a 6 there, but that tells me one of these two has to be a 7. So I'll write the 7s in. And I think I hit all of those. So now I'll just go ahead and solve the puzzle doing my top, middle, bottom. I think I like to start here. I'll just start going up and down. 1, 1, we've got 2 1s here. 2, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7. So these two have to be 7s. 8, nothing. 9. All right, maybe this puzzle is going to turn out to be hard. I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot there. Let me try going up and down here. We've got 9, 9. That means in the middle I have 2 9s. I know it has to be the top 2 because there's a 9 here. So those two have to be 9s. Let's see, 8. Okay, 8 has to be in the middle here. It can't be the left, so 8 will go here or here. Let's see, and 8 will go here or here. So we've got 9, 8, 7 is middle. That tells me 7 goes here or here. And interestingly, since this told me 7 goes here or here, that can't be a 7. So this must be a 7 right here. And I'll go back to what I was doing. 7 is middle. No. Oh, yeah, same thing here. 7 is not the middle. It's not this, and it's not this. So if it's not the middle, this, or this, because of those, 7 has to go here or here. There we go. So 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 has to be left. 6 has to be left, right, or middle. It can't be on the bottom, so that means one of these two has to be a 6. Also, one of these two has to be a 9. So if this has to be 6 or 9, and this has to be 6 or 9, let me clean this up and get rid of those 9s I had there. That tells me that this 8 cannot go here because it's already a 6 or a 9, so I'll put the 8 over here. And I'll erase these. All right, so I can't remember where I was. I'll start over. We've got 9, 9, 9, 8, 8. Aha! Left, right, middle. So the 8 goes here. And I'll erase these. All right, so 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7 is the middle, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 5. Might as well write these two in while I'm at it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 4 or 5, this is 4 or 5. There's already a 4 here, so I know that this one must be the 5. This one must be the 5. This one must be the 4. All right. And now, let's see, I think I was on 5. Nothing. 4, we've got left, right. Middle has to be a 4, that'll go here. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, also, if the 5 goes here, that tells me that 5 has to go on top or bottom here. And if it gets a little confusing, I draw a little loop around it to show me. Let's see, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We've got 3 on the right, 3 on the middle, so one of these is a 3. It's got to be top or bottom. Two. Don't know enough about the 2, except for what I know. 1, let's see, 1 has to be on this side, which means 1 has to be either here or here. Sorry, that was wrong. Let's try that again. 1 has to be on this side, which means the 1 goes here or here. I got off there. Okay, 1, 1, and 1 is top or bottom. All right, now I will come over and do the same thing over here. I'll start with 1. 1 has to be one of these two. That's all I have. 2 has to be, we don't know. 3 doesn't tell us anything. 4 has to be either this one or this one. 5, nothing. 6, we have left, right, middle. 6 has to be one of these two. 7, not enough. 8, not enough. 9, not enough information. All right, now I'll go across and see what we can find. Going across, let's start with 1. 1 are on the top 2, top or bottom, we don't know. 2, not enough to know, other than 2 is top or bottom. No, actually we do know. 2 can't be on the top because of this, so, and it can't be there, so it's got to be 2, 7, and this has to be 2 or 7. So that helped us out a little bit. Coming up here, 2 is here, here, or here. That doesn't help as much. Let's see, 3. Oops, I'm going across. Lost track of where I was. Let's start again. 1, 2 was bottom. Okay, 3, 4, 4's got to be in the middle, which would be there or there. 5, nothing. Well, I know what these two are, so I should go ahead and write them in. This has got to be 1 or 5, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll write these in as 1 or 5, and 1 or 5. And let's see what else. 5 is top or bottom. That's all we have. 6. Nope. 7. 8. Nope. 9. Nothing. And I'll do the same thing here. This is turning out to be a little bit hard, so might take a little while, but let's see. 9. It's top 2, top 2. 8. 7 is on the top 2, middle. 6, top 2, okay. 5, nothing. 4, nope. 3, middle, top or bottom. 3 is here, so 3 has to be here, top or bottom. That might be helpful, because if I cross-reference and check here, that'll be 3, 3, That'll tell me 3 goes here or here. So that helped a little. 2. Nope. 1. Not enough there. Let's go down here and try this. We have 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. 3 is on the top, 2. Well, we don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom, middle, top. 7, 8, 9. All right, so the top, middle, bottom isn't going to do it on this one. So now I'm going to try, I'll look at either groups that have a lot or columns that have a lot. So let's see. Right here, this column is pretty full. There's only 3 blanks. Let's see what they are. It looks like it's 2, 5, 7. So this is going to be 2, 5, or 7. When I look here, that's 2 or 7. That's not a 2, so it's got to be a 5 or a 7. This is not a 7, so it's got to be a 2 or a 5. Nothing good came of that yet, just a little more information. Let's see what else looks like it has a lot of things in it. Across here we have a lot. We need to find the 1, 3, 6, and 9. So I need a 1, 3, 6, or 9. This is not a 1 or a 3, so this has to be 6 or 9. Let's see. This is not a 3 or a 6, so this has to be a 1 or a 9. And this is not a 6 or a 9, so it's got to be a 1 or a 3. Let's keep looking, see what we can find. What else looks like it has a lot in it? Let's see. Right here there's 4. Let's see what they are. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 7. All right. This is not a 1 or a 2, so it's got to be a 3, 7. This is not a 3 or a 7, so it's got to be a 1 or a 2. This is not a 7, so it could be a 1, 2, or 3. All right, so far I haven't found anything yet. Let's keep looking. What else can we do here? Let's try looking up and down this row. This can be 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. Well, here's a 1, 3, 6, 9. 1, 3, 6, 9. So this can't be 1, 3, 6, or 9. It has to be a 5. And let's see what else. This cannot be a 1. Let's get rid of that 5 there. Now it has to be 1, 3, 6, or 9. This is not 1 or 6. So this has to be a 3 or a 9. This cannot be a 1. So it has to be 3, 6, or 9. Okay. This cannot be a 3 or a 9. So it's got to be a 1 or a 6. This can't be a 3 or a 6. So it has to be a 1 or a 9. Alright, I didn't find out that much doing that. But gave me more to work with. We got the 5 out of that. Let's see. Let's try going across here and see what we can find. We know that we need to have a 2, 4, 7, or 8. 2, 4, 7, or 8. So let's see what we can find. This is not a 7, so it could be 2, 4, or 8. This is not a 2 or an 8, so it must be a 4 or a 7. This cannot be a 4, so it's got to be a 2, 7, 8. It can't be a 2 or a 4. So this has to be a 7 or an 8. And I guess this is a little bit hard. Hopefully I'll be able to solve it. Let's see. What else looks like there's a lot? Across here there's a lot. Let's see. We're looking for a 1, a 2, a 3, a 5. So 1, 2, 3, or 5. All right, here there's not 1. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, or 5. Well, here there's not a 1, 2, or a 3. So this one has to be the 5. That was kind of nice. Now these have to be 1, 2, or 3. Well, this can be 1, 2, or 3. This can be 1, 2, or 3. All right, so we got another number there. Let's see what else we can do. Maybe I better just do top, middle, bottom. Let's go ahead and do it. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, nope, 4, nope, 5, 5, 5, nope, 6, no. 7, 7, 7, 8, nope. 9, no. Let's try 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6, no. 5, 5, 5, no. Oh, here we go. Here's a 5. See, they just overlooked it. There's a 5, there's a 2 or a 5. That tells me this has to be, if it's a 5 or a 2, it has to be the 2. That helped. And if the 5 has to be here or here, well, then this must be a 5. And if the 7 has to be here or here, then this has to be a 7. And if the 3 has to be here or here, then this has to be the 3. And if the 1 has to be here or here, then this has to be the 1. So that really, just having that one little thing that I found freed up a whole lot there. Just erased my 6 and 9 that I didn't want to erase. So now things are looking pretty good. Let's see what else I can find in this puzzle. I know what that is. It's not a 3. 3 has to be up here because of that. So it's going to be, I think, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is a 1. All right, things are starting to happen now. This puzzle's opening right up. Let's see what else I can do. If this is a 6 or a 9, this has to be a 6 or a 9. And now if that's a 6 or a 9, that's a 6 or a 9. I might as well try going up and down and see what could go here. So this can be 2, 4, or 8. 2, 4, or 8. Well, that's not a 4, so this has to be a 2 or an 8. But it can't be a 2 because of that. Can't be a 2, it can't be a 4, so this up here is an 8. And let's see, that would mean that this is a 2 or a 4, but it can't be a 2, so it must be a 4. And if that's a 4, then this has to be an 8. And, oops. I meant to say it has to be a 2. We'll just darken over it. Hopefully you can tell that's a 2. All right, so now I've got, I don't know, I'll just jump in and start doing top, middle, bottom again. Here we go, 8, 8, one of those two is an 8, it can't be that one, it has to go here. And let's see, might as well just do the top, middle, bottom. 9 is here or there, 9 is here or here. I could write those in if I want, might as well, 9 and 9. 8, 8, 8, 7 is the bottom, okay, 6 is going to be one of those two, or one of those two. 5, top or bottom, no, 4, 3, 2. All right, well this is pretty easy. This cannot be a 2. That can't be a 2 and that can't be a 2, so this is a 2. And now I've got top, bottom, middle. One of these is a 2. It's got to be this one or this one. Have to be a 2. And 1, let's see. 1 has to be the top 2. 1 has to be top or bottom. Not enough there. All right, let's go across here. Let's do that. We've got 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Fill those in. We've got 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. 5 has to be the middle. Doesn't tell me anything. 6. Nope. 7, 7, 7. 8, 8, 8. All right, let's see. I can see right here what something has to be. That's a 7, that means this has to be a 2. If that's a 2, this has to be a 7. So that helped out. All right, let's see what else we have. I don't even know where I am. I'll just jump down. Well, I can see these are 3, 6, or 9. Nope, okay. I'll just jump down and go across here. We've got 1, 1, 1. 2, oh, here we go. If that's a 2, this has to be a 7. And this has to be a 2. All right. And let's see what else we have. 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2. 3. 4 is on top. Okay, here we go. 4 has to be one of these two. And 4 has to be here, here, here. Nope. 5, 5. Nothing with the 5s. 6, 6, 6 has to be here. 7. One of those two is a 7. 8. All right, well, this tells me something. 8, 8. 8 has to be in the middle. It's got to be one of these bottom two. So this has to be 4 or 8. And this has to be 4 or 8. And so that probably freed some stuff up here. So let's check and see. These are still 3, 6, or 9. That does me no good there, but that's 4 or 8. So let's take a look at this column. We know that we need 3, 5, 6, and 9. 3, 5, 6, or 9. All right, so let's see. This can't be a 5, so it can be 3, 6, or 9. This can't be a 3, so it can be 5, 6, or 9. This can't be a 3 or a 9. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, this can't be a 3 or a 9. So it's a 5 or a 6. And I don't remember what I said here. This one, yeah, that's right. Okay, that didn't do a lot of good. Let's see what else we can do. Well, it looks like this puzzle is a little bit tricky, but I don't think it's too bad. Let's keep figuring out what we can do. Try going up and down. Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. 3 has to be one of those two. I guess I could write that in. 4. It's one of those two. 5. Oh, here we go. 5 is left, right, middle, so one of these two is a 5. I don't know if that'll come in handy, but it might. 6 is the right 2. 6 is the left 2. Nope. 7, 8, 8, 8. 9 is here or here. Guess I can write that down. There we go. Nothing there. Let's go up and down here. And it looks like there's nothing to go up and down about. 6 or 9, 1 and 5. So let's go over here. Let's start with 1. 1. Oh, here we go. There's a 1 right below it. One of those had to be a 1. It can't be this one, so it has to be this one. And one of these had to be a 3, so that's a 3. And if that's a 1, this has to be a 9. All right, so that helped out a lot. Let me clean this up and then look around some more. All right, let's see. 1, 1. Oh, here we go. Check this out. 1, 1. One of these two is a 1. Now, if I have 1s on the top, 1s on the top, that tells me that this cannot be a 1. 1s are on the top, 1s are on the top. That's not a 1. It has to be a 5. And the 1 down here has to be a 1. So that worked out. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 2. Nope. 3, 3, 3. Well, here let's, nope, we can't do that. 4, 4, 4, no. Okay, 5, not 5, this tells me that 5 has to go here or here. All right. All right. 6, 6, 6. 7. No, not enough about 7. 8. Oh, here we go. Middle, right, left. That tells me this has to be an 8. If this is an 8, this has to be a 5. And now, if this is an 8, this has to be a 4. And if that's a 4, this has to be an 8. And if that's an 8, this has to be a 7. And if that's a 7, this has to be a 4. And there's probably more, but I need to erase some things. Alright, so this tells me what this has to be. It's a 3 or a 9. It's not a 3, so this has to be a 9. If that's a 9, this has to be a 3. If that's a 3, this has to be a 6. Alright, now it's going to go. I think the whole puzzle's going to come together here real quick. Up from here, That had to be a 1 or a 9. That means it has to be a 1, which means this has to be a 6, which means this has to be a 5. There's only one thing left, which I believe is the 9. And let me erase all those marks. Okay. Now let's see what else. Well, oh geez. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wonder, the person that gave me this, I don't know if they were doing that to be funny or what, but I wish I'd saw that earlier. That might have really sped things up. All right, let's see what else. Well, I can tell what has to go here, so I'll go ahead and fill it in. 6 or a 9, that's a 9. And this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 3 or 6. This was the 3, this is the 6. All right, it's coming together real quick now. I don't know. Oh, if that's a 9, this is a 6, and this is a 9. And trying to keep it neat-ish, but also trying to not make you watch me, do an hour-long video. Let's see what else we have. That's a 1. That can't be a 1, so this has to be a 1. This has to be a 4, which means this has to be a 2. And one of those had to be a 6, so the bottom one's a 6. This is whatever's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a 5. I'll erase a bunch of that stuff to get it out of there for you. And up and down, let's see. Well, that's a 2, so that makes me know that this is a 2. And then it's whatever's left here. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 5 and 7. 7 has to be on the outside. So therefore, the 5 has to be here. And there, I just solved it. It's kind of nice. Person said they made this, wanted me to try it, and like I said, I don't know if they're being funny with that or not, but if I'd seen that earlier, I probably could have solved it a lot faster. But it was a symmetrical puzzle. It was fun to do. I hope that, I hope you enjoyed watching. Maybe you learned something from it. Anyway, thanks for watching.